This is Investment for Retirement, the ultimate guide on how to prepare for your retirement through smart investing. Discover the best investments that can yield the best profits to achieve your retirement plan. Written by Herbert Blase. Read by Tanya Neihardt. Chapter 1. A Good Solid Plan. It goes without saying that unless you're a wealthy heir to a vast fortune, a $1 million movie mogul, or you found oil in your backyard, you're going to need to come up with a solid but flexible retirement plan. It also goes without saying that the times are changing, and yesterday's safe investment might quickly become tomorrow's pipe dream. If you've never really thought about it before, the task may seem pretty daunting, especially in today's fragile world economy. Even if you have decades ahead of you before you reach retirement age, you may just look at the math and think it simply doesn't add up to ever being able to put enough money aside to live out your golden years in some degree of comfort. Don't get intimidated. You don't need to be a financial genius or incredibly lucky to come up with something that works. All you need is to be willing to take the time to do some research and willing to put enough money aside to put towards a safe long-term investments that will eventually snowball into a decent retirement fund when the time comes. Be patient. All it really takes to find a good investment is patience. Allowing your investments to build up slowly and to reinvest the growth is key. Nobody can guarantee that their company is the next Microsoft, and there's no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme. This is all something you probably know if you're responsible enough to at least think about considering retiring. So maybe we're beating a dead horse, but it stands to be said nonetheless. There's no reliable path towards making your retirement fund in just a few years, so the earlier you start investing in your plan, the better. Set goals. The first step to creating a retirement plan is simply determining what your goals are. You might want to start a small business, buy a retirement home, buy that classic car you've always longed for, or just live your life in peace and comfort, taking the time to, pardon the cliché, but stop and smell the roses. Whatever the case might be, the first step is to set your goals and determine how much it's going to take, while allowing yourself some financial breathing room as well. Plan, plan, plan. A lot of people hate having to plan just about anything. Many of us can barely tolerate the task of planning a vacation. Heck, some of us can't help but get flustered.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?